What's going on, everybody in YouTube world? I hope you're all doing fantastic. This is the Cockney biker, and I'm out on what is actually a beautiful Sunday afternoon on Dawn's switchback, and I'm just going for a quick spin just to basically get the oil pumping around the engine, make sure it knows that it's loved and all that fun stuff. I'm about to come up on an intersection here, which is a bit of a dangerous intersection, especially for beginner riders. It's because it's up on a hill. You're climbing up a hill to turn right or left. Either way, it's a dangerous, dodgy bit of road, and you've got to know what you're doing. I've done this road a few times. It's up a hill. You've got a bit of blind traffic, so you don't know what's coming. So, going up a hill, turning right, watching for traffic, gets a bit confusing. I'm terrified if I see Shea going up and down this road. Road's clear, and off I go. Now, for many beginning riders, there's a lot of dangers that come with that. Obviously, there's a sense of coordination. What do you do? When do you engage the clutch? When do you release the clutch? How much throttle do you give? What brake do you hold on to? Do you kind of jerry-rig your right hand with both the throttle and the front brake as you try to go up a hill or down again? It's a pain in the arse. So this video is about to show you how I do it. Now, it might not be the most perfect way, but this is how I climb up hills. Cue the intro. Now, going downhill is okay. You just kind of let go of the brake and or holding the clutch, you just all drift down at whatever speed that you want. But going uphill, especially if you're in stop and start traffic, that's a nightmare. And I'm going to show you how to overcome that. So first of all, let's demonstrate what I'm going to do. So I'm going to stop halfway up this hill, and then I'm going to take off again, slowly. How do I take off without falling backwards? Imagine you're in a traffic jam, you're up a steep incline, you're going up the hill, you want to sort of move forward, the car behind you, you don't want to dent into them, they're kind of tailgating you. 1 foot planted on the ground. You're still in first gear. Clutch is engaged, the front brake and the back brake. I hold in the back brake, I've let go of the front brake, I'm still in gear, my other hand is free. Now I can take off. I'm going to release the clutch ever so slightly until it starts to bite. As the bike engages the gear, I'm going to release the back brake. Now I can move forwards. Brake. Back brake. Release the front brake. If you let go of the back brake, you roll back. Front brake disengaged, back brake is on, still in gear. Now I can engage what I'm doing. I can release the clutch and accelerate away, releasing the back brake, and off I go. One foot planted firmly on the ground. You then hold in the back brake, release the front brake, and then engage the engine with the clutch and then accelerate as you go. Release the back brake and then move. And again, 1 foot firmly on the ground, back brake is engaged, so my hand is free. Gently release the clutch till it starts to bite, increase the accelerator, and then up you go. Brakes, you're stopped halfway up the hill. All your brakes are engaged, the clutch is engaged, you're still in gear. 1 foot planted on the ground, that would be your left foot on the ground. Now, if you're out of gear, while holding the front brake, you let go of the back brake, put your right foot on the ground, left foot up, pop it into the appropriate gear. Left foot down, right foot back onto the brake, and then you engage the clutch, you disengage the clutch, sorry, and then you slowly make your way up the hill at whatever speed is needed. So there you have it, that's how the Cockney biker climbs up a hill on his motorbike. Now, like I said, a lot of it's to do with coordination. So you got to get it right. You got to know, hold in the clutch, make sure you're in the right gear, both brakes to stop, release the front brake only, keep the back brake engaged, make sure it's just your left foot that's on the ground. So you've got to learn how to like hold up your bike with just one foot. Now, a lot of like sports bike riders and dirt bike riders, they sort of know this because the bikes are high up. So, you know, they kind of have to angle themselves, so they know they've got to do one leg. But for cruiser riders or for beginner riders, no. To them, like, the whole deal breaker of owning a motorcycle is the ability to have both feet on the ground, which isn't needed, but it gives them an extra sense of security or extra sense of support for them and this new machine that could weigh upwards of like 700, 800, 900 pounds. So I get that and I understand it, but freeing up the right limb to do the right thing with the right part of the bike is imperative. Anyway, if you like that video, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. There's lots of other tips and tricks, as well as like vlogs and various other things involved. The subscription button's down there, and there's some more videos over there. Have a good one. Mind how you go. Ride safe, and laters.